This is dangerous now. The protest has turned. This is changing.
What do we want? Justice! What do we want it? No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace!
This is a story about hope, fear, courage, and war.
The government's own figures show there are 3 million households in England alone dealing with fuel poverty.
The situation is that you need to be in Britain in order to process your claim. You can't make it from wherever you are.
Oh. So Dan, it's been ages. You're a celeb now.
He's undone his trousers. He actually tapped me to turn around to look at the fact that he was exposing himself. I remember just feeling completely powerless. This is not about music now, and I'm just very, very scared.
I just don't want if that crowd, they break through the police barrier.
There goes another one. They're all congregating around Nelson's column. This is anything but a peaceful protest. Most of the young men that we've met here are from Sudan. They say they're fleeing war, and they say that they're looking for a better life. But so far, this is what they found.
Around 1,500 people live here. This boy from Eritrea was younger than most of the people we saw, 16 years old. Before he was joined by an interpreter, he appeared to be alone.
When was the last time you spoke to your parents and your family?
حاصل عليهم شنو لأنهم ما عندهم إنترنت.
He misses his.
I'm sorry. What did he say?
I miss my family, my brothers and sisters.
I've looked into my expenses and I've seen I really can't cut back on anything.
When Amy bought her home in Burnley, she never thought she'd struggle to afford to keep it warm. She's doing what she can to keep the cold out, but the costs keep rising.
My bills are going up by £696, bringing it to a total of £1,500 a year.
The government's own figures show there are 3 million households in England alone dealing with fuel poverty, which essentially means that after you pay for gas and electric, there's not much left for much else. But campaigners are concerned that those figures don't tell the full picture because they're based on figures that were last published in 2019, before the pandemic and before the war in Ukraine put so much pressure on the prices we pay for everything.
Not much changes in Lichfield. The cathedral has stood for centuries, and the politics of many people here almost seem conservative by nature.
Lichfield has voted Conservative for generations. People tend to trust the Tories around here, but that trust is being tested by the events in Downing Street. Events that the local MP, Michael Fabricant, has tried to excuse.
I've never voted in my life, ever, because I couldn't understand it until that man took over, and I can't fault him. I think he's fantastic.
So
he's good.
Boris Johnson encouraged you to vote in the first place?
Yeah, because he's down to earth.
Have you voted?
Never, ever.
Oh, right.
In
But
my
you're going
life,
to
in
vote?
all the years I've lived here, and for that man, yeah.
You know, I know that my granddad worked here at the sugar factory, the Bell plantation. You're saying that he would have had to come here and bow his head before collecting.
Not everybody was so deferential, but the average person, you know, it was ingrained in you from the time of slavery. You must compose yourself. You look as though you're ready to cry.
What the guys had to say really challenged my perspective on this whole Republic thing. I mean, who is it really for? Who's going to benefit? Is it going to stop
young people wanting to leave the country in search of opportunities like my granddad had to do 50 odd years ago.
But rewind to 2009, the year that Michael Jackson died, Manchester United won their third league title in a row, and Dizzy Rascal played the pyramid stage. It was pretty different back then. I don't remember people talking about algorithms and artificial intelligence.
But eventually I decided to pursue journalism. And now I'm looking at how the world of recruitment is being transformed by cutting-edge tech.
I have ADHD and Asperger's syndrome, both diagnosed later on in life.
24-year-old Ollie is an economics graduate applying for jobs. He's having to do automated video interviews, which he really struggles with.
I just see it as another email from X firm saying, unfortunately, and then that's all I read is unfortunately, and then just delete it and go, oh, it's another one, or whatever. And then you pick yourself up, dust yourself off and go again next time.
How long do you keep doing this?
You tell me, Daniel. I don't know.